Hello. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Hannah. I'm known as Hannah the Suburban Witch, and we're going to be having a look today at the Kitchen Witch Oracle deck. This is a new deck that's out. It's by Jenna Della Grottaglia, and it's spells, incantations, and natural remedies. Now, I am a kitchen witch. I strongly associate myself and my magic with the kitchen. So I'm very excited to see what this deck is like. Shall we open her up? Now, one of the things that I really love about kitchen witchery is, I guess, the healing nature of it. That combination of like food and teas and drinks, and I mean, it might just be my Virgo side coming out, but like that really nurturing nutrition aspect, and then just combining it with magic, herbal remedies, all of that. Absolutely adore it. And I even have in the Suburban Witches Society, there's a really in-depth resource. I did not cut through that enough, did I? I thought I did. I did. I have a really in-depth resource on spells and things for like colds and flus. So it's spells and herbal remedies. It's like a very in-depth, amazing resource. So if you're a kitchen witch, you'll want to get your hands on that. I'd love to have you in the society. Just a super fun place to learn and connect with other witches. So this is what it looks like. It's a very matte, soft feel to it. It is a drop top box, which they're not my favorite. One thing is good. It's got these little divots here, because sometimes, like I recently unboxed this Marseille vintage tarot, and it is really hard if you don't drop it out with the weight of it in there. Once everything's out, and if you shut it up without the stuff in there, I could barely get the top off. So this is a good little, if you can see that little divot, because you can hold that and pull this. All right, let it all fall out. We have our little guidebook. Cute little picture on the back of that as well. Full color, which is always good. So we'll have a look at that in a moment. All right. The paper does not want to slide off. Okay, I will rip the paper off. Done. All right, so I just want to find out a little bit about this author. She sounds Italian. I don't want to make any presumptions. Taught by her nan, Jenna's Italian strega heritage infuses her life and this deck. She is passionate about sharing this with loving intent for whatever wonderful kitchen magic you might conjure. Okay, so yes, there is that. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, so one thing that I noticed instantly about these cards is they have a pretty significant border. Now, I have talked on the podcast, the Witch Talks podcast, about deck modifications. I think this would actually be a really good one to try deck modding with if you wanted to, because personally I would probably cut that border off, although you'd have to use them a bit first. So for example, this one's called Limoncello Blessings. Love me some limoncello. Like, I love this bit at the top, but it's just, I just want to focus on that image, right? I want to see that closer. And then we've got the keywords and things down the bottom. I ask the universe to weave threads of prosperity, joy, and serenity into the tapestry of my life, blessing me abundantly with love and fulfillment. So, gorgeous image. You can see they've got the evil eye, or the Nazar there, little teacups in her hair. But I would personally probably trim it down, which is not as easy as it sounds, but I mean, you could trim it down with the top bit as well. Anyway, could be a fun one to deck mod. Definitely listen to that episode if you are curious. Then we have Focus and Alert Simmer Pot. As earth and air align, grant me clarity of mind, focus sharp as the winds, rooted like the ancient trees. So these images are really striking. They're really gorgeous. The back of the cards is really beautiful too, which if you're modding them would obviously be affected as well. Okay, I'm going to flick through them so you can read what's at the top there, because I can't read them when I'm showing to you. Usually I do my little top-down camera method, but I have a lot of filming to get done today and not a lot of time. So I'm just doing this the easy, quick way. And as always, if you see any of these and think, oh my God, Hannah, stop, I need to see closer, I want to get more detail, tell me more about this card, what does the guidebook say, I'm so drawn to it, you just tell me in the comments and I will make a little YouTube short video. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? I'll make a little YouTube short that tells you exactly, like, just goes straight into that card for you. Florida water. I'm a custodian of the earth, nurturing its needs with deep love and immense reverence and fostering balance and harmony. But I want that on my wall. Oh my gosh, these are stunning. Sorry, I was cutting off the top there. It's our cover image, which is dispelling fears and confusion. The cards are quite thick. They feel like quite good cardstock. Yeah, I love this like old fashionedness in there. It's really beautiful. Like a vintage-esque-ness into the cards. How gorgeous. Some of them are giving this like classical art vibe. Some of them are actually giving me Victoria Francis vibes, who I love. Now, one thing I am noticing, we do have a lot of variance in these images. I haven't seen any male witches, which I guess doesn't always spring to mind for kitchen witchery, but why not? But we are getting a lot of age and skin color variation, which is always good. Oh, that's the first two again. Back to the start. Let's have a little look at this guidebook because I have a feeling there is a lot more than meets the eye with these cards. All right, so let's just start with limoncello. Card number 1. To be consumed with loved ones. This is a refreshing recipe for infusing your intent and love when creating magic. It's also a lovely concoction for creating close family and community ties. My cousin used to make Papa Pio's limoncello. We all enjoyed partaking in this beverage and it led to some of the best moments with my family. Ingredients: 10 fresh lemons, 1,750ml bottle of at least 80 proof vodka. I like that we're using mils there. 2 cups of water and 2 cups of sugar. And then it has the instructions for making this. Okay, and that's just that. The Focus and Alert Simmer Pot, which was card number 2. Which one? This will give you the energy boost you need in hard times and keep your home smelling wonderful as you make it. So it is a simmer pot. It's got the ingredients and the instructions there. So it'll say lemon for alertness, orange for brightness, sage for protection, and eucalyptus oil for clarity. So we've got a few. All of them seem to be little recipes. So this is less an oracle. Kitchen Witch Oracle. Less an oracle and more a spell book deck. A spell deck. Yes, I was presuming that we would also get like a meaning around it. I mean, we kind of do. We've got this little down the bottom, what it says on the cards, like I embody the essence of a witch, a keeper of ancient arts, joyously wielding my power with love and a sense of profound responsibility. That's the Increase Your Happiness simmer pot. But I kind of thought there'd be more. All right, then there's a break in it. It says spells for manifestation. And then so from number 18 onwards, they're manifestation spells. Okay. And then spells for protection. So that's broken up into little ones. That's really cute. I like how they've done that. Yeah, and that's the last ones are spells for protection. So I think this is going to be a good one for witches, like a good oracle deck for witches. Have I already done? I did film a best oracle decks for witches, so I can't add it in posthumously. It's not really the right word, but you know what I mean. So I think it could be good. Now this is quite a large deck to hold. It's not too many cards. What was it? 36? 36 cards. So it's not a lot of cards. So it doesn't actually, it's not too hard to hold. I can shuffle it this way, but it is still a little uncomfortable. So I'd probably do a vertical shuffle. And then I'll spread it out. Doesn't spread too badly. It's got a lovely gold border. Did we see that? So I'll show you over here. It's a little clumpy if you do it on a smoother surface. If you have like a tarot cloth or a reading cloth, it's going to be better. So if I just do one manifestation bundle. With every breath, I synchronize with the timeless wisdom that courses through me and the abundant energies I manifest within and around. Okay, interesting. So I'd probably be looking intuitively, since it doesn't give you much more than that in the book anyway. Intuitively, that looks like a Maine Coon cat. In the bottom there, she has a little simmering pot of magic. She doesn't look very impressed. She's wearing a veil over her head as well. There's a little bit that we could take from that, depending on what the question is that we've asked. Interesting. I think I'm a little surprised. I was probably expecting something different, but I'm not disappointed, if that makes sense. Now, my only question, because this is becoming a thing now, is how do we know if AI has been used in imagery? Because it is really hard to tell. Oh, look, you know what? This is actually really good. In the very start of the book, it says, the spells in Kitchen Witch Oracle use US cup and teaspoon measures. 1 teaspoon is 5 mils, which is the same in the metric system. But 1 cup in the US is 240 mils, and 1 cup in the metric system or in Australia is 250 mils. So that's interesting. So I don't want to ever claim that someone is using AI when they're not, but I have been caught out before. And I just don't know if they would say it in here. It says using digital mediums. She's designed more than a dozen decks. Okay. I don't read anything about it in there, and I feel like they would or should have to say it. So I'm guessing not, but it's one of those things we have to ask about these days. If you're curious on more of that on the Witch Talks podcast, there is an episode on AI and witchcraft where we do discuss a lot of that. So my dears, that is the Kitchen Witch Oracle. I hope you enjoyed it. I have links below to anything that I've talked about, including a link to purchase this deck if you wish to. And as I said, if there's a card you want to look closer at, just let me know in a comment. I love hearing from you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are in the world today. I'll chat with you next time.